So Maria came to see me for her makeup and her hair because she had an evening event that she was going to. She wanted to be glamorous and have this kind of feline, sexy, curly hair look. So here I'm just applying a base to her eyes, and I used Painterly Paint Pot from MAC. Now Maria already has beautiful big eyes, and so what I wanted to do was to define them and put all of the focus of the makeup on her eyes. Now to do that, I used light colours on the lid and accentuated the outer corners. And I also used very neutral tones as well in the eyeshadow, because she really likes to have a really sharp eyeliner. So eyeliner really was more of the focus when it came to the eye makeup. As a result, that's the reason why I kept the colours of the eyeshadow quite neutral. Now, I also use a technique called tight lining. Now, tight liner is where you define the upper waterline and also the lower waterline. So this is the lower waterline I'm doing now, and this is the upper waterline that I'm just about to do now. After we use this tight liner method, which really helps kind of define the feline shape of the eyes, I then curled lashes. Now, curling lashes is a really great technique to really open up the eyes and draw even more attention to the eyes. After curling the lashes, we put on a good dose of mascara, both on top lashes and also bottom lashes. And following this, we also used false lashes. So I used the false lashes that you can actually buy in the pharmacy. They're the Ardell lashes in number 102, which I think are called like Demi Wispies. Next, I just defined Maria's eyebrows just to give a little bit more frame to her face because she has very fine brows. Following this, I then cleaned up underneath the eye and also reapplied the eyeliner over the false lashes just so it gets to be super uber duper sharp for her liner. Next, we used airbrush foundation on Maria so that she would have a really flawless finish to her foundation. I really wanted to make sure that she'd be able to go out that evening and it was going to last all night, and even if she was dancing or sweating, it really was going to kind of stand the test for the evening. Now, I actually used Temp 2 foundation through the airbrush, and this was Maria's first time being airbrushed, and I think that she loved this, and I know that it lasted all evening, so that was great. Maria, like every other person that I've ever known to have airbrush foundation, did actually say that it felt like it was really light on her skin, that it almost felt like she didn't really have anything on, and it was a really refreshing way of actually having her foundation applied. Next, I put a little bit of concealer underneath Maria's eyes just to kind of like marry the foundation and the concealer. And then we moved on to her lips. For her lips, we use a really kind of neutral peachy tone. So I used a Makeup Forever lip liner, and I used a MAC lipstick in Shy Girl on the lips, which is like a really just gorgeous peachy nude. Tidied up a few little more areas on the skin. This is Maria with just her makeup at the moment. And now she's going to do, there we go, Maria, look at the beautiful eyes. Next, we then got on with Maria's hair, and as I said, Maria wanted to have a very curly look, so we kind of went for almost like a Marilyn inspired curly haired look. She doesn't often curl her hair, so this was like kind of, if you're going to do it, then do it right and you do the whole thing. So I used a 1-inch curling iron on her hair and sectioned it through and curled kind of like every section thoroughly. Then almost pulled out the curls so it isn't such a like intense curl, kind of like doll-like. And then I actually went through and added some volume to the top of her hair because we wanted it to be almost like voluminous, in very much the same way that Marilyn, like kind of like 50s, like almost Hollywood style. And this is Maria. Maria, it was lovely doing you. As you can see, we giggled a lot. There was lots of smiles. It was always so much fun, and I hope you had a great night. Thank you.